3, 2, 1.
In the vast blue expanse of the East China Sea, far from the bustling cities of mainland Japan, lies a small remote island. This is Yonaguni, a place where time seems to slow down, and the wind and waves tell ancient stories. But the greatest story of all is not found on its green hills or rugged coastlines. It is hidden beneath the surface of the ocean. Here, in the deep, silent world below, lies a mystery that has puzzled scientists and dreamers for decades. It is a place of immense stone structures known as the Yonaguni Monument, a silent underwater world that asks us a profound question. What secrets does our planet still hold, just beyond our sight? To journey to this place is to enter another realm entirely. The water here is often clear, allowing sunlight to pierce the depths and illuminate an extraordinary scene. Divers who descend into this submerged landscape describe a feeling of profound awe and quiet contemplation. They are not just exploring a geological site. They are visiting a place that feels sacred and timeless. The currents that sweep around the island are powerful and unpredictable, a constant reminder of the ocean's immense strength. It is this very power that has shaped the world above and perhaps the enigmatic world that waits for us below the waves, holding its secrets close. The discovery of this monument was almost an accident, a chance encounter that opened a door to a forgotten chapter of our planet's history. A local diver searching for new places to observe hammerhead sharks stumbled upon something extraordinary. He saw what appeared to be massive terraced stones arranged with a strange sense of order. It did not look like the usual chaotic formations of the seabed. Instead, it seemed to whisper of purpose and design. This initial glimpse sparked a fascination that has grown ever since, drawing people from all over the world to witness this underwater enigma for themselves and to ask what it could possibly be. And so the story of Yonaguni begins not with answers, but with a series of profound questions. Is this a lost city, swallowed by the sea thousands of years ago? Or is it a spectacular, yet entirely natural creation of the Earth's geological forces? The silence of the deep water offers no easy explanations. Instead, it invites us to look, to wonder, and to appreciate the sheer mystery of it all. The monument sits there, patient and immense, a testament to the fact that our world is still full of incredible wonders, waiting to be explored, understood, and respected for the deep mysteries they represent. Descending into the waters off Yonaguni, one is immediately struck by the sheer scale of the main feature. It is a single colossal rock formation, stretching over 100 meters in length and rising some 25 meters from the seafloor. It is not a jumble of random boulders, but a series of flat, horizontal terraces, one stacked upon the other like a giant staircase. These platforms are remarkably broad and level, creating a powerful impression of deliberate design. Divers swimming alongside these vast surfaces can trace their edges, which appear almost too straight, too precise, to be the result of mere chance and erosion alone. As one explores further, more curious details emerge from the stone. There are features that have been named the loop road and the archway, passages that seem to guide a visitor through this underwater complex. Perhaps most striking of all is a feature known as the turtle, a rock formation that bears an uncanny resemblance to a giant sea turtle carved from the stone. And then there are the steps. In several places one can see what looks unmistakably like a flight of stairs, each riser and tread carved with a regularity that challenges a purely natural explanation. It feels as if one is gliding through the ruins of a forgotten citadel. The primary structure, often called the main monument, is the centerpiece of this submerged world. Its highest point features a flat, elevated platform, almost like a stage or an altar, from which one can look out over the entire site. From here, the geometric shapes and sharp angles become even more apparent. There are deep, straight channels that cut through the rock and enormous upright stones that seem to stand like silent sentinels, guarding the secrets of this place. Everything is covered in a thin layer of marine life, yet the underlying forms remain powerful and distinct, a grand architectural vision resting in the quiet of the deep. The experience of swimming through this place is one of profound disorientation and wonder. One moment, you're looking at what seems to be a natural cliff face, shaped by millennia of ocean currents. The next, you turn a corner and are confronted with a 90-degree angle so perfect, it feels impossible to be accidental. It is this constant shifting between the familiar work of nature and the tantalizing hint of human hands that makes Yonaguni so captivating. The great stone structures do not give up their secrets easily. They simply are, existing in a breathtaking state of ambiguity and grandeur. The central debate surrounding the Yonaguni monument is a fascinating collision of two very different ways of seeing the world. On one side, many geologists and marine scientists offer a compelling, entirely natural explanation for these incredible formations. They argue that what we see is the result of geology and erosion, nothing more. The rock itself is sandstone, a material known for fracturing along straight, clean lines when subjected to tectonic stress. Over thousands of years, the relentless currents and powerful waves of this region could have easily sculpted the stone, breaking it apart to create the terraced, step-like features that so closely resemble human construction. These scientists point to similar formations found elsewhere in the world, on land, where no one suggests a human origin. They explain that the right combination of rock type, seismic activity, and powerful erosion can create geometric patterns that seem artificial to our eyes. We are, after all, pattern-seeking creatures. Our brains are wired to see faces in the clouds and order in chaos. From this perspective, the Yonaguni monument is a magnificent trick of nature, a geological masterpiece that happens to mimic the forms we associate with ancient architecture, but one that was built by the patient, blind forces of the planet itself. On the other side of the argument are those who believe that nature alone cannot account for the precision and complexity of the site. They argue that while the base formation may be natural, it was modified and enhanced by human hands long ago. Proponents of this theory, including the man who first popularized the site, Masaki Kimura, have mapped the monument extensively. They point to the arrangement of the stones, the apparent roadways, and the carved features like the turtle as evidence of intelligent design. They believe it is a remnant of a lost civilization from the last ice age, a city that was submerged when sea levels rose. This theory suggests that we are looking at a megalithic structure built by an unknown people over 10,000 years ago, which would radically alter our understanding of early human history. These researchers suggest that the straight lines are too straight, the right angles too perfect, and the collection of features too coincidental to be explained away as a natural phenomenon. They see not just a rock, but a sanctuary, a castle or a ceremonial site. For them, Yonaguni is not a geological quirk but a priceless archaeological treasure, a direct link to a forgotten past that has been preserved beneath the sea. The mystery of Yonaguni does not exist in a vacuum. It resonates deeply with ancient myths and legends from this part of the world, stories that have been passed down through generations. In Okinawan folklore, there are tales of Nirai Kanai, a mythical place across the sea from which all life originates, and to which the spirits of the dead return. It is described as a source of immense happiness and abundance. For some, the discovery of a great silent structure beneath the waves feels like a physical manifestation of this mythical land, a tangible link to a place that was once only imagined or spoken of in hushed, reverent tones. These stories add a powerful layer of cultural and spiritual significance to the underwater site. They transform it from a mere scientific curiosity into a place of deep emotional and historical resonance. Could the Yonaguni monument be connected to these ancient beliefs? Perhaps it was a ceremonial center dedicated to the gods of the sea, built at a time when the ocean levels were much lower. The legends of lost lands and sunken cities are not unique to Japan. They are a part of our shared human heritage, found in cultures across the globe, from Plato's Atlantis to the mythical city of Wise. Yonaguni seems to bring these timeless stories to life. The uncertainty surrounding the monument allows these whispers and legends to flourish. Because science cannot provide a definitive answer, the door remains open to imagination and speculation. We are free to wonder if the great stone terraces were once thronged with people, performing rituals to honor the rising sun, or the powerful sea gods who govern their lives. The silence of the deep becomes a canvas onto which we can project our own stories, our own search for meaning and connection to the distant past. It's a reminder that human history is not just a collection of facts, but also a tapestry of beliefs, myths, and enduring wonder. This connection to myth is part of what makes the site so compelling. It taps into a fundamental human desire to believe in a world more magical and mysterious than the one we see every day. The possibility that Yonaguni is a relic of a lost civilization speaks to our hope that we have not yet uncovered all of history's secrets. It suggests that our ancestors may have been capable of far more than we currently give them credit for. The monument stands as a silent invitation to dream, to explore the boundaries between what is known and what is rumored, between history and legend. The Yonaguni Monument is not a static museum piece preserved behind glass. It is a living, breathing part of the ocean ecosystem, constantly changing with the moods of the sea. The currents that sweep past the island are notoriously strong and can shift in an instant. This constant movement of water affects everything. On some days, visibility is crystal clear, and the structures are revealed in sharp, stunning detail. On other days, the water grows murky, and the monument seems to retreat into the gloom, its shapes becoming soft and ghostly, as if fading back into the realm of myth. This dynamic environment adds to the site's profound sense of mystery. The ocean is both a preserver and a destroyer. It has protected these structures from the ravages of the world above, but it also works tirelessly to reclaim them. Marine life has made its home on every surface. Colorful corals and sponges cling to the ancient stones, softening their sharp edges. Schools of fish, including the famous hammerhead sharks that gather here in winter, drift through the stone channels as if they were city streets. The monument is not just an object, it is a habitat, a thriving coral reef draped over a deep historical question. The changing light and water conditions mean that no two dives at Yonaguni are ever the same. A diver might visit one day and be convinced of its human origins, seeing clear lines and purposeful shapes in the bright sunlight. But on a return visit, when the water is clouded with sediment stirred up by a powerful current, the same structures might appear entirely natural, their geometric forms dissolving into the ambiguity of the deep. This ever-shifting appearance makes it difficult to form a fixed opinion. The sea itself seems to be part of the debate, sometimes revealing clues, and at other times, deliberately obscuring them. This interaction between the stone and the sea is a beautiful and humbling spectacle. It reminds us that even if humans did have a hand in shaping this place, nature has had the final say. The ocean has claimed it, decorated it, and integrated it into its own timeless cycles of life, death, and renewal. To witness the monument is to witness this powerful partnership between a possible past and the undeniable present. The living sea guards its secrets well, and its constant motion ensures that the enigma of Yonaguni will likely endure for generations to come, never fully giving up its truth. In the end, the true value of the Yonaguni monument may not lie in finding a definitive answer to what it is. Its greatest gift might be the very mystery it presents. In a world where we strive to know everything, to map every corner of our planet and solve every puzzle, Yonaguni stands as a powerful reminder that some questions are beautiful precisely because they remain unanswered. It coaxes us away from the certainty of facts and invites us into the realm of wonder. The site demands that we embrace ambiguity and simply stand in awe of a place that defies easy categorization. This underwater world challenges us to respect both the immense power of nature and the deep, persistent questions of our own history. If it is a natural formation, then it is one of the most remarkable geological wonders on the planet, a testament to the artistry of wind, water, and time. If it was touched by human hands, then it opens up a breathtaking new chapter in the story of our species, pushing back the dawn of civilization by thousands of years. Either possibility is extraordinary, and the tension between them is what gives the monument its unique and enduring power to captivate our imaginations. The remote island of Yonaguni itself contributes to this feeling. It is a place on the very edge of the map, a world away from our fast-paced modern lives. To travel there is to feel a sense of pilgrimage, a journey towards something ancient and profound. The monument reflects the spirit of the island. It is wild, untamed, and deeply mysterious. It does not offer itself up for easy consumption, but requires patience, respect, and a willingness to simply be present with it. The journey there prepares you for the mystery you are about to encounter, stripping away the noise of the everyday world. Ultimately, the Yonaguni monument is an invitation. It invites us to look deeper, to think bigger, and to ask profound questions about our planet and our past. It encourages us to hold space for the unknown and to find value not just in the answers we find, but in the search itself. The great stones rest in the silent depths, indifferent to our debates. They are a bridge between the world we know and a world we can only imagine. A timeless enigma that reminds us that the greatest wonders often lie in the questions, not the answers.